Bringa! Pick up your phone! No!
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Jeremy. Welcome back, and welcome back. So, I've been wanting to make this video for quite a while now, at least, 2 or 3 weeks. I just haven't gotten around to it, haven't had time to do it. But with the DLC for Black Ops 2 coming out, Revolution is coming out on Tuesday, and I'm recording this on a Saturday, and I hope to have it up on Saturday. I just pretty much want to talk about the state of zombies and give my opinions on TranZit, since it's, a few months later. I don't know how many months it's been, but at least 3. And I just want to give my opinions on what I think about it and how I compare it to the original Zombies and, where Zombies originated and where it came from, and the awesome maps we had previously, the awesome guns we had previously, the perks we had previously. So let's get started with I'll go ahead and name the positives that I like about TranZit and the new survival maps, because I just don't want to start off super negative, because there's a lot of stuff that I really don't like about it. Even though I do love it, I enjoy playing it, but I will talk about why I've kind of, and I think a lot of people feel this way too. A lot of the big zombie players have really, stopped making a ton of zombie videos. They just kind of got bored with it, and to get bored with it this quick, that's definitely a problem, because the older World at War maps, Black Ops maps, you could play those for, till the next freaking till the next Zombies was released. You could just keep playing it. They would release awesome maps and stuff. But anyway, let's get to the positives. So, let's start with TranZit, and we'll just, we'll talk about the survival areas in a different little part, because they're pretty much the same thing. TranZit's, this huge map with 4 locations, and you can play survival on 3 of those locations. The bus depot, you've got the farm, you've got power, which you can't play survival on, and then you have town, which town's probably my favorite map out of all those to play solo on. But anyway, what I really like about TranZit, what they have done with TranZit, is the bank. The bank idea is probably my favorite part of it, because it helps you kind of get to where you need to be a little bit faster. You don't have to, round up 1,000,000 points. You can head to the bank in the first round and have, all the points you need. You can go get all your perks, and then that'll set you up to, play the Easter eggs, or go ahead and go for high rounds, which a lot of people aren't really even interested in high rounds anymore. They just want to play it. They want to play it with, friends and other commentators and just randoms, and that's a lot of fun to it. That brings a lot of fun to it. Another thing that I like about it is the permanent perks, but they're not so permanent, and they're really not permanent perks. So what I'm talking about here is the perk that's like, Deadshot Daiquiri, the one that helps you repair the windows with metal boards instead of wooden boards, and the Quick Revive perk. Those are pretty awesome. The only thing that sucks is it really doesn't hold. It varies from game to game. You can get it multiple times. I don't think I have Deadshot Daiquiri anymore, but I do have the, the boarded windows, and I've never done the Quick Revive where, you just get a teammate to fall over and over in the lava. It's pretty much boosting, but I just never did that. I've gotten a lot of revives, but I've never gotten the Quick Revive permanent perk. Now, that is an awesome part to it, and another thing that I like is where you have to get around to move to the power. Alright, that's the essence of Zombies, is, finding the power and turning it on to be able to use the perk machines and other devices, Pack-a-Punch and things like that. Now, I love maps where you have to find the power, and it's like a mystery, it's like, where's the power? We've got to turn the power on. And I like that part about it, and I'm pretty sure the new maps, Die Rise, is going to have that, and I will talk about that in a little bit later on in this video. All right, the buildable perks. I've got my iPad I wrote down a bunch of notes a couple of weeks ago. I've been wanting to make this video. Building perks. All right, yeah. So the buildables are. I'll leave that for the second half of my pretty much cons with TranZit. Another thing that I really like about TranZit is the bus. The bus is definitely cool as hell. You know, you can ride around on this bus. You can repair the boards. The freaking zombies will freaking run like Usain Bolt after you jump on the bus, jump down from the top. I like that it has a gun on the roof, so you can always grab B-23R ammo, and that's an epic gun to use in zombies for sure. And I like the bus a lot. I like how you can put the cow catcher on it, the ladder on it, the top part on it, which you can also use for the Galvan knuckles. But I really like that where you have to actually add stuff to the bus to make it more, badass or whatever. Yeah, so, I mean, I like TranZit. It's just, it kind of got boring fast, and I think a lot of people feel that way, and it sucks that happens, because I love zombies so much. I want to play, but it's just kind of hard. So let me get to some of the issues that I have with TranZit. The first one is replayability. That's why people have kind of dropped off from TranZit altogether. The survival maps, they're just kind of like, blah. We've done the Easter eggs. I haven't even done them because I can't find 4 people to not drop from a game or to cooperate in doing them. So, I've just tried to do what I can with randoms and solo stuff, putting money in the bank, getting prepared and stuff. But yeah, it just didn't seem like the replayability was there. It just, I don't know, it got bored quick, and a lot of people feel that way, and that sucks. The other maps, the previous maps really didn't get bored quick. I mean, when you think of the older maps, it's crazy. And I've got, what better way to talk about TranZit than to have Nacht Der Untoten in the background. So this is a gameplay from earlier in the week that I did. I just was like, man, let's get back to the essence. Let's play the first map ever for zombies. And I had a lot of fun. They've got some awesome weapons in this, and I'm going to talk about weapons as well. But when you look back at the maps, when you look at this map right here that I'm playing, when you look at Verrucht, when you look at Der Kino, those maps, Moon, Ascension, those maps, like the TranZit and like farms or town and bus station, they don't even compare to these type of maps. I want a map like that. I want a map that has areas where you open doors, you have to find the power, you have to teleport to the pack-a-punch machine. That doesn't exist in this. That just does not exist. That's what makes zombies fun to me, is to have to go find the power, find where to teleport at, open doors, find the best freaking locations to, camp at, and strategies. That just doesn't exist in this modern day zombies. It's just not there. And the maps on TranZit, it's a huge map, right? TranZit's ridiculously huge. But the actual playable areas are very small and compact and tight. When you look at Diner, when you look at Bus Depot, the power station, the town, those are just like, farm. Those are super, super small areas to play in. I guess they did that to try to, stop people from running just constant trains in circles. But you can train at these locations, but it's really hard because you get stuck on things, and it's just a small, tight area. And, another thing is the denizens. The denizens are freaking annoying. If they didn't respawn constantly, I think that would be a lot better. You turn around and shoot them. You turn around and shoot them again, and they just keep respawning over and over and over in the fog. And while I'm talking about the fog, nobody likes the fire. Nobody likes the lava. It annoys the hell out of people. It would be okay if it didn't actually down you and can, really screw you. So the fire and fog, the fog really kills frame rate, but the lava and fire just, they should have lava, but it shouldn't damage you that much where it can totally down you. I understand it's lava. Yeah, you'd freaking be melted away anyway, but, it just shouldn't happen like that. And let's see, where else can we go from here? I talked about the maps, but you look at the other maps, like let's just say Kino or Der Ascension Moon. Those maps have super big areas. You can run around, you can find the power, you can do all these other stuffs. Even 5 had different areas. Call of the Dead, had a bunch of areas. Find the power, turn it on. I love that aspect of zombies, and that's what I want. Another thing is it takes so much time to get set up on TranZit. You know, it just takes, if you have money in the bank, yeah, it's fast. You can get there on round one, but you just have to ride the bus. It takes forever to get there. You can run, but then you have to deal with the denizens. You won't have galvan knuckles, so it'll be a total pain in the ass. And, you know, it just takes so long to get set up. You have to do so much. I mean, you could get to 10 rounds and finally be set up to do an Easter egg or do a hot round, you know. Another thing is unreliable players. There's so many unreliable players online. It's crazy. It's hard to get 4 people to even commit. You know, people back out constantly. They'll leave the game on the 10th round. They'll sit there and never power up. You know, I just don't understand. Why are you in a lobby and you don't power up? It makes no sense. Let's play. You know, let's try to get to high rounds or something. It's just unreliable players. Hopefully that changes with the new map pack, but we will see. And let's go on to the weapons. The weapons, there's some good ones in there, but there's also some very worthless ones. And you know, when you look back at World at War and you look back at Black Ops, listen to these. You know, Trich gun, MG42, which I'm using on this gameplay right here. The Thompson, which I'm using on this gameplay right here. Browning, Wonder Weapon, you know, Bouncing Betties, you know, freaking MG42. I think I just said that. That's what I'm using. The Bar, which is beastly. You know, and then you get to Black Ops. Of course, the ray gun's on here, which is awesome, awesome, awesome. I love the ray gun. Everybody loves the ray gun. And then you get, you know, you get to Black Ops. You get the Thunder Gun, you get the Commando, you get the FAMAS, RPK, which is beastly, the AUG is beastly, the FAL's beastly, the G11's not bad, and my favorite gun on ever in freaking zombies is the Galil. I love the Galil. Thankfully, they put it in TranZit. I'm glad you can get it. The Galil's an epic weapon. It's got a ton of ammo, pack-a-punch, it's a beast. And, let's see, what else? I like how they put all the, you know, Black Ops, they released all the World at War maps in a map pack that you could use. I think they're all there, yeah. But that is awesome, you know, because they incorporated some of the guns, and, you know, you could play the older guns. The Thompson's one of the beastliest guns in zombies ever. I mean, I love the Thompson. They could have definitely put some of these guns in TranZit, because it still fits the time period. I mean, there's still, you know, I know it's supposed to be, you know, Black Ops 2 futuristic, but they could have put some of those weapons in there, and they're probably not going to with this new map pack. I'm pretty sure of it, which really sucks. And let's talk about the buildables as well. The buildables on TranZit are, you know, the lawnmower with the, you know, it's like a machine gun or whatever on it. That thing's okay. It'll take like 3 swipes and the freaking zombies will go ahead and kill that thing. Like, it just doesn't last long. The electric trap you can build is absolutely worthless. That thing lasts like 1 or 2 zombie punches. I've never got it to work properly for me. The you know, the lawnmower gun is probably the best one out of all of them. The jet gun is okay. It does break apart, but you can use it with the glitch of pulling, you know, the switching weapons real quick, and if you barely hold on the jet gun, you can use it for about a second or so, and then, you know, you have to switch to your other weapon, and if you hold it down all the way, it's going to explode, and then you have to rebuild it. It just doesn't compare to the Thunder Gun or the Freeze Gun from, you know, I think it's Ascension. No, it's like Call of the Dead. I think that's the weapon that was on there. And you know, the perks, no perks on some of the maps is really, you know, they should have just put them all there, and then you can choose custom if you don't want to run perks or not. You can just do that. There's no PhD, there's no Deadshot. I mean, look at Moon. You know, on Moon you could run like 8 perks at once. For some reason, unless you do the glitch on TranZit or the other maps, you can only run 4 perks at once. Why can't you run all the perks? I mean, why'd they only limit you to 4 perks? It's zombies. You're gonna die. It's a tough game, especially when you get to the high rounds. It's really, really hard, especially solo. Let us run all the perks. Let us run Tombstone and freaking Speed Cola and Double Tap and Stamina Up and Jug. Let us run all those perks like you could in Moon. I mean, you could have a whole freaking screen of perks in Moon. Like there would just be 8 across, all the beastly ones. You know, it's just crazy. And what the freaking ray gun and the curb stomper or whatever it's called, the grenade launcher on the M16 with all the splashback damage that it has. We definitely need PhD Flopper on here. I mean, it's crazy. And then let's talk about the characters a little bit. The characters on TranZit, come on. They don't even compare to the original characters. Dempsey, Nikolai, Takeo, Richtofen, come on, dude. And it was even epic when you could play with freaking JFK and, what's his name? Is it Noriega? Castro? You could play with Castro and Kennedy. That was freaking epic to play with them on 5. And the characters, the quotes the characters use on TranZit are so freaking cheesy. And the African-American guy doesn't even sound like an African-American old guy. He sounds like a white dude trying to portray a country African-American guy. It just doesn't work. Their quotes are super, super cheesy. The freaking quotes with the original characters, it will just never compare. You cannot compare the original characters with the characters on TranZit. The original characters are freaking epic. The quotes they would say, you are just ridiculous. They would be like, cussing and stuff, and like, that's what I want to hear. I want some beastly characters. I know they tried to make it where it's just some regular people, like it would be on Walking Dead or something, get called up, and it's just regular people, but they're just cheesy as hell in my opinion. And they're back right there for Darius, or Darius. So those characters aren't going to change. And, that's, what else do I want to talk about? Let's talk about the upcoming DLC for a little bit. We know it's based in China. We know it's going to be a skyscraper type environment. So we're looking at probably more tight locations, which sucks. It's going to be I think this map's going to be really hard to do solo, but I don't know. I like how the perks run down the elevators. That's super cool, but only one person might be able to get a perk at a time. I think it's going to be a lot harder. And I'm disappointed that it's not another TranZit map. It's pretty much a survival map. I'm pretty sure it's just a survival map. I don't think they're going to be able to do a TranZit map with just a skyscraper. And then, you can look right now at the leaderboards. They actually have, with the new update that came out today, they actually have the, where you can look at the leaderboards and it says, Die Rise, and then it says, I forgot the actual name of the map. Sorry about that, but yeah, I mean, there's just they could put so many more epic weapons. The freaking grenade launcher, the war machine is absolutely worthless in zombies. It's a little better pack-a-punch because it explodes on contact, but when you shoot it, it just freaking bounces everywhere and doesn't even kill any zombies. The shotguns, except for like the SS-12 on TranZit, are pretty, worthless. They're just crap. There's just so many bad weapons on there, The pistols, some of the pistols are garbage. I just wish they would add some weapons, but I don't think they are, I think they're going to keep them the same. Because they, hopefully they can add some more variety, like incorporate some of the other weapons or have some better weapons. But besides like the Galil, the RPD, the LSAT, which is only on Nuketown, and, Mustang and Sally, of course, is always beast. I like to run, RPD or Galil pretty much for the most part. They've got the MP5, but it's kind of weak. It's really not that powerful. It's a little better pack-a-punched, but, and I wish they had, like, Claymores on all the maps, all the survival maps, or Bouncing Betties, because those really, really help you get to high rounds. The Bouncing Betties in World at War were just freaking epic, man. Those things were awesome. You could just, put them, wherever you'd like, have them in certain locations to cover your back and stuff. But that just really sucks. Hopefully Die Rise is a little bit better than TranZit. I will still continue to play TranZit in the old maps. I mean, I still like TranZit. There's just a lot that can be improved, I think. And they did a lot of good things with it, but I think they did a lot of bad things with it as well. They just didn't keep the essence of zombies, in my opinion, what we're all used to. And I wish they would have, because, that's zombies. Or bring back the old maps. Let me play this map on Black Ops. Or let me play some of the ones from Black Ops 1. They're probably going to bring those back probably later. I don't know. I hope they bring back at least the Black Ops 1 maps. That would be epic to play like Moon and Ascension and stuff with some of these different weapons. I mean, but I just really hope they add the weapons on there. Hopefully Die Rise is going to be epic. It's just, I wish it was TranZit and not another survival map, but I'll take what I can get. That's fine. There's tons of zombie maps to play, and there's tons of custom zombie maps to play, and I really like custom zombies a lot. It's super fun. But, anyway, I think I go down right here from, what do you know? Ray gun, splash damage. So, PhD Flopper would have been awesome on that. But anyway, guys, I really hoped you enjoyed this, and I can't wait for the 29th for the new map pack to come out for Black Ops 2 multiplayer and zombies. That's going to be super, super fun. And I just, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave me a like. Please leave me a comment down below. Consider subscribing. And if you did not like it, let me know why down in the comment box. Send me an inbox message. Let me know why you didn't like it so I can improve. I did a lot of research on this video. I had my notes on my iPad, so I just read over it for a couple weeks, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I will see you guys soon with more zombies and more Black Ops 2 videos coming along with all the other stuff I play. So thank you very much, guys. See ya.